Alrighty then. Should be. Working. I think. I think it's on. Again. Yep. So, bit uncomfortable, but we're gonna be finishing up the model. I think. Yeah. Well, I should be finishing it on stream, but I might be quiet for some of it. So it'll be like the last part, I think. I'm gonna head over and texture it. I think the most pain in the ass is chains. I need to do one more, and then I need to do the part in this belt right here, up here. And let's see. Third, I need to do that furry thing. I forgot what it's called. It's fluffy. And then the shirt thing, and that should be it. Should be able to finish this modeling today, so in a few hours, depending. So yeah. And I might get a little bit quiet here though, because I end up focusing a bit. Sometimes I ramble, sometimes I don't. Let's see. No, because the separate. We have the separate. I think yeah, no, because then I'm gonna delete the foot. That's the reason why I didn't focus that much on the foot, because I knew that I was gonna delete it. Really high topology, but that doesn't matter. Kind of like leave it. Generally, we should be doing a lot less, but terrible. It's like 25,000, so that's like the most. Here, I mean, last time, if we want to do it, if we want to do a subdivision on this one, let's say subdivision one, it goes to about 103, and then the entire scene itself is 132. But I don't like the new. I don't like the new do the undo in the new one. I think I need to upgrade to 4.4 because the new undo is kind of crap. I've been using 4.3 for a few like days. I don't know how long. I've been using it for a little bit, but not as much as 3.6. I have no problems there, but the undo is being a bitch. I undo and then it just gets rid of some things that I'm just like not understanding why I got rid of it. It's working differently, I think. It's either my preferences or the actual undo from Blender. I increased the undo limit because there's a limit like 32 in the beginning. Increased it to 46 right now. No, I mean 64. So double. So it should be a little bit more extra undos. But the more you increase it, the more Blender lags and shit. So yeah, let's get started. Doing now. What was I doing? I'm not doing the shoes. I'm doing the top right now. I'm gonna finish up the top. So I should possibly set it to solidify. Oh wait, it even set the. No, it didn't set it. But we have subdivision solidify and mirror. I want to set this solidify so I can have this extra stuff so I can extrude, but it let's just start it from here then. Yeah, this is where I might get some modeling is kind of silent activity. Um, is on but I like streaming the process anyway. Yep, yep, yep. Message on. Yep, off my mic because I might as well. Might as well. My live streams are gonna be up like always. But I think I was doing the retopology and I never recorded that because it's just all more base building than mod making. Base bodybuilding, so I don't think I'm ever gonna put music on streams though, or even my videos. Maybe it's because it's just easier to not deal with any copyright issues ever. I think where I was yeah, I think the jacket there's no back. Okay, so we need to imagine the back. So I'm guessing that it comes from here outward. I mean, if does that if we grab the annotation I'm talking about, like right there, these all right. Um, change the color. Where's the color on this? Make something like that right there. It's gonna go back here probably, and then maybe we'll because it's gonna come over here. Wait, it's a little bit tighter here actually. You know what? I might actually ever use it. It goes over here and then over here, right? And then this entire thing goes towards this one right there. Let's see. What I think maybe I could bring it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Where's my annotations? Okay, yeah, here it is. Where's Alt to erase? No. Maybe it was which one's the eraser? There it is. We just no what? Okay. Rid of all these lines here. I was trying to figure out how to use I was what um, uh mesh tools and then a machine added stuff to it. So on top of that, now it's like exclusively paid. It used to be free, be a free version. I bought the version because it was so good that I just wanted to get the full version. Now he changed the name, I think, to something else. So the base one is like, or I'll just call it the thing standard or something. And that's like the add-on I use the most. So there's like a lot of few things I do sometimes. Like let's say I click this one, and that does the merge. You see the smart vert down there on the left. So yeah, that does the merge. So like it add-on once you get used to it, it goes really fast. Generally model with tablet. Everything I do in Blender is basically tablet, even animations and everything. The tablet's just for long term. If you're gonna be modeling for, let's say, a few hours, or no, daily, several hours daily, and clicking that much is gonna mess. And but with a tablet, you can click as much as you want. You're not gonna mess up anything. So, and on top of that, it sculpts really well. So you can now sculpt and model at the same time. Why I always recommend a tablet for any. So tablet would be. I'm using a Huion. I think I mentioned that before. Want to try a Wacom, but it's not necessary. I think Huion's good enough. But I think a good upgrade is getting a Wacom. Wacom released their new tablet, like I was saying. The Wacom released a tablet. It was tablet. It was, I think, where am I? I'm gonna wait one more. I like to keep the I like to keep it even, like at 7 or I mean 8 or 4, but 8 for the arms. But yeah, Wacom was released their new one. It was sold out, or it was an error or something. I don't like the design though; it looks ugly. And on top of that, the new what's that dial is on the top side, so makes it a bit weird. The one I'm using has a dial as well, but it's on the left side. But I don't almost use a dial that much here because I'm just using the keyboard and tablet. Mix. Okay, we can do that. Did I? No, I could. I could. So I generally have some crap. I'm telling you, I think I might need to. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my Control Z. It's not removing some stuff, and then it's acting weird. Maybe they changed some stuff to it. I don't know. I want to do shrink wrap. Are in face orientation. Okay, the face is fine. Have solidify. I was like, why is it faded weird? Okay. Really speaking, I don't solidify a lot. It's I usually use flat planes for everything. Even this thing is flat plane. One sided. Double sided. If I'm making it anything, it's gonna be double sided. Wait, is this on the bottom or the top? Actually, it's the bottom. Well, shit. Okay. Okay, that's fine. No, this is I'm looking at the reference. This is pretty close down there. We're gonna have to make that a little whoop. Click a little back. Getting a bit hard to see, so let's turn on X-ray. That's the reason I like X-ray. You can turn it on. It's also, I think, now just paid. I'm not. Wait. On Gumroad, you can get one for free. There's like a lot of add-ons that are first free, and then they get paid because it's so popular, because it's so good. I think this is one of them. The other add-ons like remove that, remove the shrink wrap here. This is where you would grab the good about this is the reason I use these two, because I can add a remove. We can add these vertex groups. Change the name. Wait. Let me delete this one. Add a new vertex group and rename it. So we head over shrink wrap and wait, did I? No, it's target vertex group. Okay, so that should do it. So we need to flip invert. Okay, so now it's not attached to that pin right there. So using that while I'm building. I think I want to do that for this as well. Or just add. Bam. Okay, it's not touching anymore. Things that I want shrink wrap. Things that I don't want shrink wrap. Yep. Okay. So it's completely shrink wrapped over there. Thing down here. This is the one that doesn't have a reference. You can have to imagine it. I'm gonna make it pretty standard then, I guess. Just straight up. Go straight across. Alright, there you go. I think. Wait, this is a 2N maybe? Wait. Look at there. Need some more verts. Edges. Be better. Oh, I'm using the F2 modifier as well. No, add-on. So X-Ray comes with its own version of F2. I think I showed it in the first stream. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but yeah, F2 is really good. F2 is great. I tried using Topogun before, but Topogun not that great. More of a pain in the butt. Extra stuff to do. What's the same thing? Okay. So need to add more here. And then there. Yeah. There. And then I'm probably gonna add a cut right here. Yeah, see, we can just add a nice cut right there and it works. This one's also gonna need a cut. Because that part of the topology is a little. Okay. Let's see, there we go. I need another cut right there. Fine. Unless it loops. Please don't loop. That one spiral. Like that, when that happens, there's a spiral sometimes when you, it doesn't actually loop. When it spirals, it's a pain. I think I might, yeah, there is one I think I would add. Um, Small craters. Basically, small craters that, barely anyone knows. Know their music sometimes. It's good. It's kind of a shame they're like unknown. Okay. Turn off some of the shrink wrap in some areas. Oh, hold up. There we go. Should I, such a, that works, but, no, I think that'll leave like that. Well, what about this part? I'd bring it in and then keep it there. We could, another loop and then cut a little bit into it. I think it's fine. Like, there it is. I like to turn off the subdivision optimally because I can see how it would look without it. I think it's fine. The two poles are here, pole. Not bad. If it's just two poles, and right after this, we got to do the shirt. Right down here. The big shirt. I think I'm going to do that. We have a little issue here, actually. I don't know if Nicole has transparency, my transparency material. If that's the case, I might not be able to make it transparent. So what I would do is I'd fake it. Last time I faked it too. What I would do is I'd paint like as if it's underneath. Transparency will allow me to keep it underneath and be lazy, but if it work, then I have to paint it. That is the other method I use in Genshin. Because the transparency is like, I didn't even think there's, I did do one, but it wasn't any good. I don't like making these straps because it's a pain in the ass to weight. Not the strap making that's hard. It's the weights that are a pain in the ass. They're bitch because they will not work with you. Maybe I need to lift this one up a little bit. Hold up. Let me keep that low. That's good enough. Now, the tighter you get it, the more of a pain it'll be when you weight. Thing is that it'll follow the weights, but then some deformations that positions that the character does will go over. So let's say she raises her arm or something, and then it expands. Will allow the that'll have the strap go under the body, and you'll see clipping. That's why I usually paint it, because painting is a little bit easy. Actually, I'm recording. I know I'm not recording. I don't have the timer on right now. Outfit making. Right. Next part is see if we can make that shirt. Anyway, no, I just leave that at the end because we need to make this bra strap in the back. I think, it goes back right here. It goes back right here, but it's almost like a string. That means it's a flat plane. Yeah, that one's attached to that one, but I don't know if I can attach it. Yeah, I should anyway. Everything at the end gets attached regardless. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is a bit of a. I'm gonna turn off the. Maybe we don't need it. Actually, there was some stuff for the X-ray that I haven't locked in my skill base basically. So I don't know how to. I don't know how to use it because it's so brand new. Well, at least to me, it's brand new. I think it's like a month old or something. I don't know. They added the new features to the add-on. I have the full version since I bought it, but it gets a little bit. Wanted to do on this is to create an indent as well, and indent it. So because indents look good, like if I say right there, indent right there, and then and it. Now, how we make it, we know how straight we make it kind of dictates how tension of of the string. Do loosey goosey, it'll look loosey, and then that just looks like it's floating. But I like to make it. Let's see if we make it rather indent making tight. Oh, it's a little there. Guys, we're just gonna tighten that up here. Like so. So that it's straight. Ah crap, I got another one. Hold up. So I don't like sometimes if you don't see, you gotta like fix that on accident and then you move it. Alright, a little bit better. Alright, that's good enough, maybe. No, the thing is, let's see if the topology will allow it. Yep, I think it will. You see right here. What I'm gonna do possibly is I'm gonna grab once I make it, I'm gonna combine it together. So probably have it. I mean, I could do the UVs right there, but it's fine. I'll just combine it. So I have a little bit of a. The reason is because it won't clip when that happens. If I say, for combine, what I mean by that is just I'm gonna do a quick power save just in case. Let's say I grab this, I join it to the body, and then I join that, and there, it's gonna have a lot more, but the entire thing's gonna join up, and then I'm gonna have it possibly like this. So instead, it's gonna be like this extrude. Then that's gonna go into the join in. The I knew it'll crash. Yeah, I'm telling you, the new Blender 4 point something is off. So give me a second. I'm just gonna open it again. Good thing I did a power save. I'm telling you, that saves your butt sometimes. Because like, imagine you don't save for like a long time, and boom, you crash, and there you go. All that work lost. What it to be like right here. Let's see if I can. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, the denting. So we can. Ooh, okay. We could do a dent right here to there. So we'd climb this a little bit, and new topology right there. Boom, boom, boom. Right here, we're gonna cut some topology, create that dent. Since we can just triangulate this afterward, and we like if we go over here, we hit Let me see if Control T works for that. No. Okay. So we would simply at the end we're gonna. I'm telling you, dude. When I used to Control Z, it would redo this part. The shape keys is like gone. What happened? Why is the functionality changed? I have no idea. So let's head over to the modifiers. My triangulate. Well, I like to. That's quick favorites. So I like to quick favorite some modifiers. Go back to list all the time. Sometimes, because these are like the main ones you use. You're not using every modifier. You're using main ones. So it triangulates a mesh, and then you're done. So it'll make it nice. This is hella high poly for. I'm kind of lazy. Like the original I made was pretty low poly. I just subdivide. Oh, here's the original. Wait, I deleted it from here. Never mind. The original is like 4 times less, 4 times divided this, because when you subdivide it, multiplies it by 4. I don't have any. Okay, but you still need some of that topology right there, so we can get it and create an indent, which is exactly what I'm going to do right there. But and saving that till later. Now the chains and the other stuff. Pain when you're sitting in the same. Switch positions. This one's still not retopoed because it's too high. Look at that. The export from ZBrush. So I have like, I think what the extracts here. Oh yeah, that was the other extract, but I need it. This was the other extract. get rid of that one too. Like this was the last extract, which was the thing for the body. We don't need it. We'll remove. We are going to be wearing shoes, so we're definitely gonna need the feet. This is getting yoinked right now. Let's see. Hold up. Is the body Nicole's body here? Hide. Okay, so we can see where you know what, I'm gonna duplicate that and separate. I wanna see where it ended. We can hide this. So it ended here. You can say possibly this one. Maybe a little lower. No. Okay, the lowest one it is. This is for this. So now all we need to do is yoink that. Eat it, and then it's gone. Same thing with this one. Wait, did I eat that higher? Not a big deal, I think. Hold up. I think I did eat it higher there. I see. Yeah. Okay. A foot's removed. And we're gonna see if we can throw that out there. Oh wait, that worked for both. Sweet, okay. Okay. Test. Alright, so apparently a package is delivered. Not expected. If that was in the stream where it's just like a doorbell going beep. Honk. Okay, back to what we were doing. We're at where are we at? Is no, I already finished this part, yeah. Okay. Many things. Okay, back to adjusted. Gotta scope this now. Guessing that's on X, hold up. What I'm trying to do is let's see if I can grab the wait, isn't there a relax what roll? There it is. E. So this is the relax apology. I don't need this. Okay, so let's see. Reason. Okay, that'll fix that. There we go. Now the topology is a little better. High, but better. Well, pretty high. But it'll do. I think I'm getting tired of speaking here. Might have to go silent. I'm gonna start coughing. Who wants to hear some coughing? Okay. Uh, 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 uh. These streams will be up consistently all the time. So just think of it. I'm thinking of it like a recording, like a live recording, where it up. Wait, yeah, no, keep that there because it feels like tension. You know, get really close right here. Though. And it bumps right in. We could add another and then bump it out. Or like that. There we go. Keeps it very tight. Thing is, this one should be up. If we want it to be perfectly up, we just kind of did that. Okay. I was like, why did that? Oh, it went up. Okay, I must have selected something else. Okay. Z0. Wait. Scale E0. That makes it it's like 100%. Wait. Okay, so yeah, no, I think I'm gonna be enjoying indenting that. That's gonna be fun. And now this one's done. It goes right underneath the breast there. I think it's pretty tight, but it still works. Yeah, that's fine. Because then the shirt comes down here. So it's like that. It do it no, I think like the string has to be underneath, maybe. Or let's make this shorter. There. It'll be thinner. That's why there's no back, so we have to assume let's make the assumption that it's like that. So then we just move it this way. So it's gonna be like this sharp thing. That'll do. It'll be like this sharp thing down there, and then it continues with the strap, and then continues with the arms. Okay, so need to grab it on the think. Yeah, that's the elbow. You know, for all the high topology on the leg, the elbow's kind of not that high. Let me see if I remember. I may or may not stream tonight. The rest of it, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this right now. It'll take me like several hours. I think maybe another finish. I think not that sure. 100. It shouldn't be that long. I think the longest part is the chain. Because then after this, I need to go to RISM and then what is it? I need to do the UVs. So I haven't done the UVs yet, so it's completely fake, not UV. So I can't just jump in and texture. The UVs don't take that long. It takes like maybe like an hour or so, depending. I mean, I have a lot of objects, but I'm gonna take some time for the UVs because if I get good UVs, I don't have to go back. I've had to go back several times to fix some UVs. Back several times fixing UVs, and then just bumping up here. But I mean, this is the kind of part of modeling. You just have to get everything right, and then getting all the shapes. Ooh, what are we doing? Yeah, we're doing the. I should finish the belt, but the wait. I think this is too. I think this is too high. Maybe hold up. I think this is too low. Increase. Wait. Ugh, this is gonna be such a pain. I need to do a skirt. I do it. Oh wait. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I need to do it like this. I forgot about that. It's like three, and then three up here. Move that up a little bit. I did this with planes because with planes than it is with is that the curves. It's gonna be have to be planes anyway. And curves get pain in the ass sometimes. I mean, I could use a lattice modifier here, but that's just overly complicated. It's not that complicated to be honest. It's like lattice is super easy. But I think it's overkill for this. Just a nice, simple sub D line. All right. No, I think that should. Oh wait. Oh crap. I didn't see that move. Okay. Yeah, that should do it. Because then we need to bring in that one thing, that one piece right here. I'm gonna zoom in. That piece right there. They also, if some people like to use PureRef, not necessary. You can just use a window panel like this right here, image editor. Throw it in. You can have full control. It's just in the UI. Because I mean, you're gonna be basically doing the same thing with PureRef anyway. You just don't have to deal with PureRef. I mean, PureRef is good. I use it. sometimes, but if it's just for a single thing like this, you can just use have like multiple images, and you're doing something custom, and then something from multiple references, and you're gonna need to have images, and that's when your ref would be good, unless you make a single image here. I guess you collage it and you put it in here, but at that point, it's just use pure ref. But yeah, I mean it's a little easier to see as well because I don't need to get you see, I'm streaming Blender specifically. Like let's see, OBS, it's the Blender's window. But if it was pure ref, you wouldn't be able to see it. So that's partly a good thing if it's going to be like NSFW. I'm streaming on YouTube, but if it's not, if it's like a stream I put on Patreon or something, it's not safe for work, so whatever. Remember that Twitch had this one artistic nudity thing once, and then still abused it. I think, let me see. Fine. Now, how high and how low, I don't know. This is the one I don't. Maybe right here, maybe right there. Didn't move it much, I think. No, I moved it up. Something here. It's like a mini. I don't know how big or how long this one in the back's gonna be. I think that's too small. I think we need to increase it. Maybe here. Yeah, that's better. I feel like it's better. Just say that I'm against having it too small. I'm just I think it looks better. I think it looks better like this. Be wrong. Kind of opinion here. I don't know how the artist did the back one, so I can't just be like, gotta just take an assumption. I'm gonna assume that it's a little bit bigger, just by the horizontal, like the width, and then the height. I think the height's gonna be the same. Yeah. See, this is where we don't need 3, but leave it. Let's leave it at 3. And I could get rid of it, but that's the so that it's we wanted to get a little better like that. Need to add holes. I mean, there's 2 ways. Number 1, we just subdivide it and then we add a hole. I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk much longer. My throat's getting a bit dry. I think at that point I had to shut up. I'm gonna probably do what's it called, these with those speed video things, what they called, time lapse. That's the name. I'm gonna do time lapse of this, so people that version can see. Yeah, that reminds me, the next tutorial I'm gonna be making is most likely Blender 100 or something. I don't know what to call it. I was gonna call the original Genshin tutorial, but Genshin 100 mods or whatever, but 101. But instead, I just chose to go with make. Last minute, I re-chose that title since apparently I think there wasn't that many how to make. And luckily, I didn't get a bunch of. Was I gonna get any comments that are like, "How do I use easy to use mods?" So you just jump in and then turn it on. Yeah, launcher. You just use the launcher and you're done. Specifically for GCC as well. Use a launcher. Since I'm gonna be modding CCC, I'm gonna be focusing on this actually. Getting more CCC questions than I am Genshin. Don't know why. Maybe Genshin's not as popular anymore. I don't know. I mean, personally, I just enjoy CCC more as a game. Hence why I switched over. So, I mean, there's going to be a new Vivian mod I'm going to be making as well after a few other ones. I think this was going to be the most complicated one in comparison to the next one I'm making, which is that one. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to jump in before all this, like after I finish modeling this one, then texturing, and then weight painting. I'm going to jump in and then, actually, I should possibly jump in right after this one. Post, I'll record it, maybe. Yeah, I wanted to record the testing. It'll be good. I can record it for myself as well, because I sometimes forget shit. Yeah, sometimes I forget shit. I'm gonna record, the experimenting. You look at oh, before I forget, holy shit. It's actually important. Before I forget, we need to throw in gonna throw in that belly button nip pierce. Because if not, I'm gonna forget. Where's the I'm gonna create a new one. I'm gonna call it minor details. And then we're gonna be adding. I think I want to be adding a moles because this body doesn't have any moles, but Nicole's does, so I need to make sure. But for the other one, I'm gonna be adding probably a UV sphere. High topology. I don't know why this is great. I'll tell you. I'm telling you, this. There's more weird shit going on with Blender 4.3. I'm guessing it's because I jumped from 3.6 to 4.3. There would have been some changes that I don't know about, so I'm just like, what the f on? Like right now, this needs to be lower. There's no way I wanted to make it like that. It's grayed out. I don't know why it's grayed out. And then I'm not liking 4.3 that much. Good things are just bad things. See. Oh my god, it's still grayed out. What the fuck? You know what? We're gonna do it manually. Right, so time to show off how to use how to make a squared cube. No, a cube, circle, sphere thing. Hold up. What we need to do is hit 2. Makes it like that, and then we gotta hit. The problem is that it'll look like a cube, so we need to just Hit a cast. Fix it. Oh, it's a key. No, it's a circle. Like, see, circle. So now we can just reduce it, and then we have more control. Really, I would have used the other one, but I don't know what the hell's going on. They're smooth. Gonna move it in the object. Sometimes I keep the object at the bottom. Sometimes I keep the object origin to where the is. We just scale it on the edit mode because you know we don't just scale the because when you scale the object, it's all right. So we're gonna be adding I think higher a little bit, maybe a little bit there actually, on the top side, and then this is a placement. I think exactly where the original Nicole's belly button is. I think because I basically copied the specific location. Oh, if you didn't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no ball in like just a piercing. It's actually. Let me see if I can actually make it. Let's see if I can actually make it in a single one. May or may not work here. Okay, that's not good. Maybe. I mean, no, I think that's fine. So piercings are like a hook, right? Problem is, this thing should be like, I think I need to, let me see if I can just add another loop. Yeah, there you go. A little better. Yeah, see, that's what I don't want. Let's see. I do a crease. Yeah, that's fine. Could do a like a pyramid thing up here, or we could keep it like a circle. I think we can keep it like a circle. You know, you can hook it in, and then you screw it. But just say it's like this. I don't even need to do this. I just wanted to do the entire thing because it's not gonna be seen, but it's fine. It's just so low topology. It doesn't matter. I mean, then we have like Pulchris. So we're gonna extend it. I do a little oh, another like so. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I probably go silent right now. My cough is a butt. So yeah.